Good morning. I am going to create a channel, and today is my first video which I am going to upload, and this will be an introductory lecture, you can say. I'll introduce my channel and I am going to tell you that what I plan for. I'll introduce myself first, then my channel, and then my objectives of creating the channel. Hereafter, I'm going to upload different kind of videos, but you should know what the subject matter is. Myself, Mrs. Deepa Vichare, an Indian who is residing in Kolhapur, state of Maharashtra. I have done my LLB from Symbiosis Law College, Pune, and I have done my LLM from Shivaji University, Kolhapur, and I reside in Kolhapur for last 30 years. For 22 years, I am in the teaching profession and I teach different subjects in law. Therefore, I want to encompass the horizon of mine and to reach to you and to explain to you what law is, and I have to explain to you what different subjects also. Okay, now first of all I have introduced myself. Then now I am going to introduce my channel. The name of my channel is Juris Explano. Juris Explano. First I will explain to you what the meaning of the name of my channel is. Juris. Juris means law, and explano means to explain. These both are the Latin terms. In law, we follow Latin maxims, Latin doctrines. Therefore, the name I have kept, I liked the name. It has been created by me alone. So, Juris Explano, the channel, is going to explain to you different subjects of law. Okay, now there is a gavel. What the gavel symbolizes? What is a gavel? In simple words, you can say gavel is a hammer. The hammer is in the hand of the judge. The gavel symbolizes authority, prestige, power, control, and order. The gavel is being used in the hand of the presiding officer to tell the people who are expecting justice from him that he is going to control not only the discipline of his own court, but the judiciary controls all the states. So the gavel is created or is been given in the hand of a judge with a specific objective. It can be used to call attention of the persons, and mostly it is but a symbol of the authority and a right to act in the court. You can say it is the official capacity of the presiding officer. Then comes the graceful figure of our Lady Justice. The Lady Justice, you can see this. The Lady Justice is blindfold. The blindfold was added to her in the 16th century. You can we have to go in history to see the origin of Lady Justice. It can be traced back to Romans and Greek civilization. In Greeks, she was called as Themis, the daughter of Uranus and Gaia, means the daughter of heaven and earth. She was a personification of law and order and justice. In Rome, she was also called as Justitia, the goddess of justice. In Roman mythology, she is considered to be a goddess of justice, and we Indians also have accepted her. Over time, the imaginary and symbolism evolved, and now we called her as a god of justice or goddesses of justice, or sometimes she is called as a Lady Justice. Now, Lady Justice is having a scale in her hand. This scale symbolizes that she is going to weigh the evidence before her, and we're taking into consideration the evidence before her. She is going to give justice. She is going to weigh the evidence. She is going to weigh the arguments. She is going to see everything in the court but blindfold. The blindfold means she is not blind, but she is blind. This is a symbol, like she is going to be unbiased. She is going to be impartial. She will just see that justice is to be done. The main objective of law is justice. Judiciary is there to see that the law is protected and justice is being done. So this image, or you can say a symbol, is telling you certain principles. She is having a scale. We will consider first. She is having a scale, and with the help of the scale, what she is going to do? She is going to weigh the evidence, the arguments of the learned advocates, and she is going to do justice based upon the procedural rules and regulations and the law. She is also having a sword. What the sword reminds us? The strength of law. Means she can cut through the falsehood. She can cut through and expose the truth. And she can hold accountable those who are going to violate the law. The sword symbolizes this. The sword represents the power also. Not only she is going to cut and all, but that the sword represents that the law is having that power. The sword represents the power, the authority which the law is. Okay, now I explained to you the scale. I explained to you the sword. I am telling you about the blindfold. Here before also I have told you that the blindfold was added to her in the 16th century with an objective to show that she is impartial. She is completely impartial. It is depicted as a powerful symbol of impartiality and a fair application of the law. By covering her eyes, she demonstrates the commitment to judge each and every case in its merits, without favoritism and without bias. Okay, sometimes the imaginary figure, or you can say the symbol, also shows a snake which she controls by her leg. The snake means the people who are violating the law, the criminals, you can say, the offenders, or the people who violate the law. She controls them and she can cut them off with her power. Lady Justice serves us as a constant reminder of the importance of upholding the principles. And we have to create a very good society, or you can say a lawful society. She encourages us to fight. See it. She's having a scale, she's having a sword, she's controlling a snake, she's blindfold. She is like encouraging us, come forward, fight for justice. I am there for you. Upholding these principles and working towards a just society. I'm telling you that we have to fight for corruption, we have to fight against discrimination, we have to fight against inequality, because different laws are there which tell to us what we have to do. But people don't do it. Therefore, we are having such a flooded cases in the court. It is you can say, or I told you, it is a constant reminder to us that there will be a balanced consideration, and she is having the power. Don't worry, she is having the power to punish the offender, to punish the wrongdoer, and she represents the pillars of fairness. She tells about equality. She is telling you about the pursuit of justice. Law is there for justice. Her image has evolved from time to time, reflecting the different ideals in a different civilization. You can say that, as Martin Luther King had told, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Therefore, we have to fight for justice. That is been told to us by this goddess of justice. So I explained to you, Juris Explano means the name of my channel, which is going to explain to you different kinds of laws which we have. I told you about the symbol, I told you about the gavel, and I have told you about myself also. Okay, now I told you that she is there as a symbol of justice. But justice can be done only when you know what law is in a proper sense. Means you should be in a position to interpret the law in the proper sense. One important principle is there, or you can say as we follow certain maxims. Maxims, doctrines are what? Principles. Fiat justitiae raut coelum, means justice should be done though heaven falls. Okay, justice will be done. But when it will be done? When you know what law is in its correct sense. Therefore, I am going to upload different videos on different subjects. I will take one subject and we will discuss about the different topics in the subject. It will be law of torts, it will be Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the new laws also which are being passed and which are being enforced from 1st of July, and also of our constitution and jurisprudence, and such a heterogeneous kinds of laws are there. The realm of law is so beautiful. I love it. And I am going to help you to interpret the law in a proper sense. I am going to upload videos every time in a week, twice or thrice in a week, and we will enjoy learning law. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video. Thank you.